Hello everyone, and welcome in Advanced Room. My name is Giancarlo Prisco. Big pleasure to stay here with you. Monday intro to scalping, a very interesting session where we are going to explain how to do scalping correctly with volume and price action. I also would like to say hello, not only, of course, first one to our friends and trader in the chat, but also our YouTube follower. We will stay here together for a little time, so I would like to recommend to follow this session carefully because I would like to explain how to do the correct scalping with a good risk management. First one, I would like to start to say that market is very volatile in this moment. So in terms of scalping, offer a lot of opportunity. And to start, we can do a simple analysis. I would like to take one instrument. We're going very practical session. Let me take gold. We open a new chart because I would like to see what happened, but before, remember always before to do any short-term trade, you have always to analyze the global movement, the general trend of the prices. We know that gold, after the big recovery from the end of January and first day of March, have a big drop after the start of escalation of Middle East. So this bearish candle, in terms of price action, indicated a strong reversal, and after the pullback, we can expect more drop on gold in the next day. What is interesting is probably to understand that after this big movement, market create a very important range of drop. We can drop around $200 in the next days. Taking consideration that we have the quarterly option expire Federal Reserve meeting on Wednesday, we can have more pressure probably because dollar index continue to show a very important recovery. Let me change the contract because we are in new change of monthly change, so quarterly change on June. So we will see also that dollar index in 50-minute charts show a very important recovery, but also in daily chart you can see there was a big W pattern that show us probably a chance to continue to go up until this escalation continue. Now, of course, everything depends on the message of Federal Reserve meeting. We have ACB, Bank of England, Bank of Australia, Bank of Canada. So all these countries will give an idea how they consider the energy inflation, and from this market will move a lot. So in this sense, I would like to show some example now how we can do scalping. We have checked, of course, the general trend is bearish. We have a bearish pressure on gold, but to enter in a situation where market could offer some opportunity, we are going to prepare the chart. So let's go. We of course put white color on white is high. Eliminate the grid, eliminate this one. First one, we're going clear chart. The first target is to put the 50-minute chart. Why we start with the 50-minute chart? Very simple, guys. We have to see all the week movement to understand the general trend that you see remain very bearish. Okay, so in this sense, now we are going to add another element, that is the volume. You can find inside the volume indicator. I know that is thick volume. We put the same color, but this is why we have to check just the biggest volumetric bar to understand in which part of the chart market was hidden and could have a chance to create volumetric and support and resistance. Let's do an example. In this moment, what we have to check is when we have this volumetric peak, when we have a moment that market hit the prices. So our target is to create a map of a level where we have to check on the candle chart to understand where the price is going. For example, let's go to start, for example, here I will use a cross here without any problem and identify, for example, this is a very big bullish, big bar. We don't identify bullish or bearish momentum. We have to identify a moment where the action of buyer seller is higher. For example, here price hit this bullish candle. They will put a line in the peak of candle because it's bullish. It means when we have taking a candle, what we have to do is to put a line in the peak if the candle is bullish, but if the candle is bearish, we put the line in the bottom. Why? Because when the candle will close, what we have to check is the exactly concentration of volume is in the peak when the candle is bullish or in the bottom of candle. So in this sense, we don't have a shadow, so we put the line in the peak of candle here. A number, you see, after this volumetric pressure, market started to drop. Here we have another volumetric peak, so we can identify another level. Here you see I put the line here. Here we have another pair of level. So what I can do here is to create a range. When the line are very near, what we can do is to put a rectangle. So in this sense, we can put a rectangle. What we call here is what we call liquidity zone. It means a zone where there was a big volumetric concentration. So in this sense, you see, we have done a good analysis. So we'll see what happened. Good morning to Boyke. How are you? How many time? I don't see you. Hope it's everything is good. Guys, any question, you can use the chat in any moment, of course. So in this sense, what we have here is a volumetric liquidity. You see what happened. Price enter in this zone, but there are no way to break. So we have a first indication. If price not break this level of 5,035 level today, it's difficult to have a new uptrend. So in this sense, we have to take care because price remain under the volumetric zone. So the bearish pressure is confirmed for now. Okay. If you take a look, we have more level. For example, here we have the level of Friday close. Price create another level. And here we have a lot of volume. But what is interesting is these last two. So we are in the zone where prices continue to follow. And probably we can have a chance for some pullback. Even, of course, Monday open, there are no big quantity of volume. So we have to take a little care. So what we are going to do now is to see if we have a chance for in fast recovery or not. And what we are going to do is to go in 1 minute chart. Okay. Now, you can tell me that, Giancarlo, but there are no level below. What I have to do, yes, we can do. We are going to see the previous level. So, for example, on this zone, we have a certain quantity of volume. You see the volume enter very near the zone we mark, you see. So we have to go a little lower. We have this level, this two is okay. So we can put a line here and here. Of course, it's quite far, but could be a very interesting target level for the next hour. It means we have a chance to see $100 drop. That is not bad. If I go in a 1 minute chart, price has no support in this moment, could drop at least $30-40 more. Take a look. Now price is maintain high low, you see. So market do some pullback, but continue to do some retracement, but not essentially have a real reversal. So the tactic here could be to wait a pullback to open a short, something like this, because market essentially remain in a ranging moment. I take gold because I know that it's very volatile, but also a lot of you love, and of course I start with this. So if you take a look, price remain very bearish. Now we are waiting for the pullback. See, the volume remain choppy, but the trend remain bearish. So there are no signal of change of the trend. So in this sense, The idea of short is correct, but I would like to see some pullback to find some opportunity. If price break this 4,986, what we are going to do is to open a long, just to show you how to do a fast scalp. And maybe we can take, for example, some previous level. Here we have this volume. This is a possible target. 1 minute chart line. Maybe we can take $5 up if price break this level, and we can try along. But yeah, we have to wait that price go through this level, and maybe we can take some fast trade. This is the idea of what we have to do in this sense. Okay, we can try to open a long at this level. Now, how we can put the target? Normally I don't use the profit level, but for example here it's a very difficult trade. But the idea, what is this? If price break this level, we can try to retest some of previous level. If they don't do this, we have to take care because price could continue to drop. So the idea now is to see if we have a chance for a fast pullback. This is the idea. Maybe we can take, for example, this is a good level of profit. We can try to retest the previous retracement momentum. Okay, here we have a small 1 minute volume, so maybe they can do something like this. So we try to open a fast long. The idea is to check if price could attack fastly this zone, or at least we take $2-3. It's not a problem. So this is an example of fast scalping. Now we will see together if price could do this type of process, and could be very interesting in my opinion, probably for that. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, I have a lot of window open. Okay, so in this sense, now we are waiting for, and we will see if price could continue this bullish process. Of course, repeat, the idea is to maintain this trade 5-10 minutes as maximum, and this is what we are going to do. So we will see now if we can reach this target. There are a first try to break this level. This is what we are going to check in this moment, and now we will see if price could continue to going up. There are a big momentum here because this is not a simple level to break. This is, you see the battle on this level. It was a little aggressive longer, but not because prices dropped too much. Wait, because this is not the reason. The reason is the level where price going through. So probably we can have some fast uptrend. But to speak about a reversal, we need other condition. For example, market has to do a low hike. No, we need a bullish construction that is not present in this moment. So this is very aggressive trade, but for a lower risk, it's okay. So we will see now if price could give us $2-3 up. And the idea is try to take some fast movement. Okay, so it is not as simple, but this is a scalp, so the risk is under control. Maybe I can take $3 up, for example, I'm 4,090, the 00 level are an attraction. But we have to wait some minutes, and now we will see together if this market condition could arrive. So in this sense, the idea is try to do something like this. We have to avoid absolutely to check this situation. I don't put stop loss now, but it could be below the previous low, but just because I would like to see if price could do this process, just give them a time. Okay, you see that there are a big fight, so the level I show you is not a case. There are no case here. This is all volumetric logic. This is a level that they have to recover to going up. There are some try from some minutes, but price still remain here. If they are able to break this level, maybe we can have a chance to see a fast bullish candle, something like this, you see, and try to take some fast profit. Now we will see. You see, this is the first try of breakout. And now we will see if price could arrive, for example, in this zone. And in this case, we try to take some partial close if possible, but I need at least that price going through a pair of dollar. so I can adjust the position, so you can see a very real-time example to understand the situation. This is the third try of breakout. There was this one that was fake because there was the shadow, but if the candle closed with the body,